All right, let's just see the physics on this one. By the way, this is the Kerbal space program, KSP. You essentially build a rocket, try to get your little Kerbal dudes into space, and this is my sort of attempt. What I've essentially... This is an old rocket that I made a long time ago, and I plan on doing upgrades, but I first want to just see how it flies right now. Something to keep in mind. The way this one plans to work is by using the fuel of the previous stage up to use in all of the rockets. So, for example, and unfortunately, this does create an unfortunate design. Anyway, what happens? This rocket tank here in the middle, this one, on the outer edge here, will be used for all of the rockets across the entire bottom. Oh man, I'm working on my camera. Across the entire bottom. Boom, 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 like there. And then when that one is done, I then detach that. And then this one uses. So that way there's no extra weight being used. If instead you had all of your rockets firing with all of their own tanks, you're actually not getting as much efficiency. Some people have suggested to NASA that this is how they would make a deep space rocket. When I finally get there, I have RCS controls. If I remember correctly, it's been a very long time. If I remember correctly, these actually had issues with the amount of fuel they had upon arriving at the moon. They didn't have enough to get back. So we're gonna hope we do better. is really it. Yeah. All right. Oh, and here's stages. So the stages each activate when I hit spacebar, and that's Let's give it a shot. All right. Let's do a pre-flight check as well. Just make sure everything works, and that should be good. Should be good. All right. We have Jebediah, Bill, and Bob. Very good. Very good. The pilot, the engineer, and the scientist. Awesome. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to be controlling everything. We want to make sure that our systems are all functional. I'm going to turn up the throttle to, well, it doesn't really matter because these are solid state. Yeah, I think so. Well, here's what we're going to do. So it looks like I'm firing everything at once. And I agree with that, but actually, you know what, let's keep the throttle turned down lower than at the start. Let's just see what happens, okay? Yeah, what's the worst that happens? The reason why I don't want to go full throttle at the start is, I'm going to close landing gear. There we go. The reason why I don't want to go full throttle at the start is because we are in an atmosphere. And if we go sort of too fast for the atmosphere, we're going to get some serious air drag until we get higher. So we'd rather use fuel slower in order to get higher, beat the atmosphere, and then go. So as soon as I hit spacebar, all rockets will begin firing and we'll detach from our cables. Hopefully my throttle is high enough that we don't just sink back down to the floor. Okay, ready, set, go. I think it's working. Yep. Looks pretty good. Jebediah is okay. Bob and Bill are like, why are you doing this? All right. I'm going to just keep us nice and straight. We can see, so that's the apoapsis. You're not going to see much right now, but that is the maximum planned height of the rocket. Obviously, right now, it's not much higher than where we currently sit because that's how fuel works. We can up the throttle a little bit. We're doing fine. Oh, we do have an atmospheric gauge. It's really cool. So when these hit 0, that's when I detach. And you can see we're actually getting some drag, so I'm going to slow us down. Going well. Oh, this is good. Ready. Steady. And it'll be soon. Boom. We don't need those anymore. Goodbye. Now, a good rocketeer would detach them over the ocean. That's what NASA does. The shuttle flies up and, oh yeah, so you can see the unfortunate design really easily. Let's just turn sideways. Now, the way NASA does it is they actually angle their ship to then take out over the ocean, because they're smart at what they do. I'm sort of just going up, and you can see now the apoapsis is forming more. This is the maximum height of the rocket in its orbit. Effectively, I do have an orbit. The orbit is, this is the tip, and then the bottom of the orbit is like here inside the planet. It's just the planet is blocking the way through that orbit right now, so we wouldn't get there now. Oh, we can start going faster. Oh, I'm sorry. Those weren't working, so we're going to turn those off and just... Okay. You can see we're burning through that. Ready, set, and click. But if we start to get high enough, you know what? I'm going to start angling a little bit. RCS thrusters on. Just going to angle ourselves so we can start forming an orbit. That was a close one. You can see it coming now. And I've now turned off our rockets. We're going to start floating up towards our max orbit. You know what? Why though? Why? We want to get to the moon, don't we? Well, we can go to the moon, but there's also another orbit, Minmus, and I think we should try for that. That's a much harder target. Oh, wait, there. See? Boom. Ha! Yay, glitching. So you can see the maximum orbit and then the inner orbit. And the goal of getting a good orbit is then to get your periapsis to be outside of the planet as well, and then you can orbit. Now, if your periapsis is at like 30,000 feet and your apoapsis is at like 700,000 feet, what's going to happen is you're going to go around and you're going to then hit the atmosphere and you'll air drag, and the ship will slow down, and now you'll go back up to an apoapsis of, I don't know, 500,000 feet, and you'll come back down, air drag again, 200,000 feet, air drag, 100,000 feet, air drag, in. And NASA's actually done that before with rockets. They've used air drag as a way to slow down ships that they can't really get at with the fuel, which is actually what I was trying to do with another rocket that was stuck on the moon. I'm just going to fire it at the planet and let the planet slow it down. It didn't make it to the planet. so, oops. All right, we're gonna re-engage rockets now. Reason being, we want to fix an orbit, but we also want to get far enough out, and so that's the plan. Let's see this. Can we see staging on the other side? No. Okay, fine. That's okay. Oh, ready, set, and attach. And so we're shedding all that extra weight that we don't need. Like, goodbye, extra weight. Boo on you. Boo on you. I really want these rockets to be able to carry me to destination. So you know what? Actually, let's stop that. Let's just go to the moon. Apparently, this rocket is not powerful enough to go to Minmus. And the reason why I'm doing this is just to slow down and recenter and realign so I don't waste too much of my RCS fuel. Good. Yabbity, yabbadoo, yabbadum. Yabbity, yabbadoo, yabbadum. Yaddity, yaddadoo, yaddadum. And you can see there's that time frame of when we're going to hit apoapsis. And it's going to start shooting out because there's less gravity out there. And stop. Okay. That's good. We'll see where we're at when we get there. Look, 1 day. And notice, at this point, the orbit is that. So it still intersects with the planet. So what we're going to have to do is when we get out there, we're going to have to fire engines a little bit just to expand this section of the circle out so it forms a more perfect oval that doesn't intersect with the planet. And to prep for that, I'm going to move the ship. Oh, I'm sorry, like that. I'm going to move the ship to be more aligned. Let's time warp because we can do that. And a little bit more. Notice you can see the RCS rockets firing. I want to get prepped to fix the orbit on that. And you know what? Maybe we could have gone to minimus, but no, our target's already set, so we don't want to affect that right now. And there we go. That's what we guess is going to be it. And now you can zoom out. We'll watch the time warp 1,000 times. So here we go. 5 hours, 4 hours, and you can see the moon is moving in an alternate orbit. So I actually planned this very incorrectly. I should have been flying the opposite direction so we would have met up easily. Now we have to kind of catch the moon on an orbit. And there we go. So 27 minutes. What's really cool about this orbit that we have right now is it's almost a near shoot up, shoot down. So yeah, our speed is 97 meters per second. Like, if that's absolutely nothing. And we're just gonna fix our direction. We wanna be more perfectly aligned. We're gonna be cutting right across the planet. Very good. And we're gonna try to get those 26 minutes in. 3, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You want to do your burn, your burn being the party rocket, before you hit apoapsis, and as close as you can get. And I could get closer, and you can see I'm getting like a near perfect 90-degree angle. We're gonna take the next what is that? 2 minutes and get away, Jebinator Mark 4. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, great. We're just gonna realign. Right on the money. There we go. Okay. And oops. And I think we can prepare for burn. What do you think? Yeah? Oh, no, I don't want to do anything. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, warp here. What was that? I've never seen that before. All right, ready, set, and go. See? See? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Just widening the circle. Widening the circle. And you can see the periapsis. And it's way above the atmosphere now, so we're totally fine. But I'm going to keep it like this. And the reason for that being it gives sort of a different orbit from the moon. If we followed the same orbit, we'd be moving at the same speed and we'd never catch up to it. So we're going to just do that. And we're going to speed up the time warp. And here we go. We're going back out. And we're going in. And we're going back out. Oh, we just missed it. And we're going in. See, so that if we were going in the opposite direction, we would have been totally fine. But instead, here we are doing the loop-de-loop and pull. And the shoes are looking good kind of thing. Ooh. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh. So the nice thing about video games is you don't run out of food when you're in video games. Oh. Look at that. We've been up almost the full month. And if at any point we need to go back home because... Oh, we have an intersection. Slow down time warp. Yay, good. Okay. So, what happened? I missed it because I'm bad. But anyway, what did happen was we hit the moon's gravity. We're affected by the moon's gravity and then slung-shot out. So we came in. We entered the moon's sort of gravitational well. We then got pulled towards the moon because the moon is moving in a counterclockwise direction, just like we were. So while our periapsis was here, The moon then arrived here, dragged us further out with it, and then we dragged in, missed the moon, and then as the moon continues off, we, with our forward momentum now gained from the passage, are now slungshot out, and we are now doomed to exit our own planet's gravitational well. In order to save that, what we're going to do, before we hit that 8-day mark of Kerbal escape, we are going to retro burn in reverse to sort of re-get an orbit around us. And what we can do now, because of my screw up, we can try to get an angle on Minmus. Minmus will be moving sort of that way with us. So it'll be just as hard to land. But if not, if we miss that and we fail our ability to link up, oh look, unknown object, and we fail our ability to link up, we will be stuck in an orbit around the sun. And at that point, we could even talk about maybe doing a solar orbit and maybe trying to land on another moon. But we don't have a lot of fuel left, so let's consider some options very carefully. How much fuel do we have? None. We have none left. That's what we call bad. All right, let's go for the Minmus. Let's try to go for the Minmus and then land back at home. Okay. All right, we're gonna. Oh, too fast. Okay, and there. I want to be kind of in line with the Minmus orbit, and we are going to move our rocket into position. Now, notice how I did a very soft burn on my RCS, and then I stopped. And the reason for that is there is no atmosphere, there is no resistance. So just a simple small burn to get me slowly rotating will allow me to just wait. And I have the time. We have the time. See, we're just waiting. See, hi guys, yay! Nothing to slow us down up here. So let your dreams be dreams. Rockets, go! Oh, and what's really cool is if we just detach these rockets now, as we probably will end up doing, they will continue their escape, and our rockets will go off to orbit the sun. And that's actually a huge problem for modern day Earth. We've done a lot of rocket launches and exploration, and in launching satellites, we've left a lot of crap in the air. And that crap is now preventing future rockets from launching. That's actually what caused the Columbia disaster in 2003. A space shuttle was hit by untrackable debris. It was too small, and it damaged part of the heat coating on the space shuttle, and upon re-entry, the heat overwhelmed the shuttle's ability to deal with it, and it exploded upon re-entry. And NASA actually has a very difficult job of trying to monitor every single one of those little itty-bitty bits of space debris. They're going to start burning to stop this rotation. And there we go. All right, perfect. And now we are going to burn in the opposite direction that we are moving. Go. I'm going to just do a nice and slow kind of thing, because it really doesn't matter. Oh, they're done. Goodbye. You can see us moving very slowly in the opposite direction. So our other rockets will move out and leave the planet. Okay, there's so many things happening right now. We're going to go as slowly as possible. Boom. Oh my god, is that amazing? Oh my god, it's amazing. What? Oh, that's hysterical. Okay, we're going to hit apoapsis now at 27 days. And then we go all the way down to periapsis at 59 days. And at 1 year, day 102, we are due for an encounter with the moon. That seems... unfortunately, that encounter with the moon, we're going to be hitting at almost... Yeah. Yeah, you can see the sheer scale of the time that it's going to take to get to apoapsis and then back down to periapsis. Just because we're going to be falling at like nothing. We're moving at 209 meters per second. That sounds like a lot. That's 1 kilometer every 5 seconds, or 1 mile every like 7 seconds. You know, that's about how fast we're going. However, if you just remember the scale of space, right now we are 46,000 kilometers from the surface of the planet, and we're going out much farther. we're going out to 106,000 kilometers, which, oh dear Lord, it's what, 70 miles? I don't know. I just did that. Guesstimating. Let's get the calculator. All right. 106,000 kilometers divided by great. Oh, okay. It's 66,000 miles. Oh, that's a pretty good estimate. 70,000 miles, 66,000 miles. There you go. Yeah, and so that's a long time. Try driving that. You can. The United States isn't that far. The planet isn't that far. So, yeah. So we're gonna be like accelerating this entire way down the orbit, blah, until we're moving about maybe, I don't know, if I had to guesstimate, maybe 2,000 meters per second. So that's 2 kilometers a second. That's over a mile a second. And then a few hours after that, we're going to be encountering the moon. We might not have the fuel to slow down. So maybe we should do the burns now anyway. And I think that's what we're going to do, just to help slow us down. Okay, we're gonna do the burns slower because it looks like we're having some encounters. Ha! There it is. Periapsis. Boom. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit it so fast we might not be able to slow down, but let's try it. Oh, notice also the angle. We're going to have to fire up into it. Let's try it. Let's go. All right, let's enjoy our trip. See? Oh, there we go. We're barely moving. And now we're coming back down. Did I miss something? I missed something. I guess we exited anyway. No! We're lost in space! Oh well. I think we get to periapsis. No, I think we have to wait until we get back to apoapsis, and then we do a reverse burn, and we hope that we can encounter a planet. In the meantime, this is our fastest time warp. So I hope you're all enjoying your time in space, everybody. Hooray! No, nobody panic. Yay! Okay, they're not panicking. What's really nice is we have an infinite amount of food, apparently, and water. Astronauts do actually save a lot of water when they're in space, and that's because when you go to the bathroom, the filtration system pulls out all of your pee, cleanses it, and then puts it back into your water, so you're able to drink it. Isn't that delicious, guys? Ugh, yummy. The food thing is a different issue entirely, and that's the freeze-dried burner kind of stuff. And you can see these unknown objects that the game actually allows you to say, hey, you can go off and, oh wait, this is it. Apoapsis in 26 days. Here we go. All right. Let's just, I'm gonna take this time now to fix our rock. Oh, are we facing the right way? Oh my God, we are. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, well, I guess problem solved. Notice how we moved ahead of the planet in the rotation because we have an inner orbit due to Kepler's laws. Your orbit speeds, if you share the same orbit, then you move at the same speed. The faster you move, the farther inward you have to be. And so we have a slightly inner orbit, so we will have a slightly faster orbit around the sun. And if we wanted to like realign our orbit with the planet, we would have to wait until we totally came all the way around several times, which is insane. Let's just get a little closer. We want to be as close as possible. There we go. We're minutes away from apoapsis. We are not going to miss this. We are going to just adjust. Good. Okay. So the reason why I'm burning at apoapsis instead of burning at periapsis is because by burning... Oh, there we go. By burning here, I'm going to decrease the altitude of my periapsis. This will move in closer and closer to the sun, maybe even, intersecting with those planetary orbits. It'll also speed up my general orbit around the sun, so that way if I come back to the planet Kerbin, or Kerbal, or Earth, or whatever you want to call it, then we actually have a chance of coming back home. So I just want to try to fix this a little bit more. Okay, good. And a nice, gentle burn. And you can see now the periapsis moving in very, very slowly. Apoapsis isn't being affected as much. We're doing the burn before. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I facing the wrong way? I think I am. Gasp. Let's turn around. Wee, boom, bum, bum, away. I did say this was a test run. I'm not too good at this, but hey, okay. Here we go. We're just going to turn ourselves around. Nothing much. It's not like NASA doesn't make these kinds of mistakes. There it is. Yeah, see, I'm relearning the symbols. Okay, there we go. There we go. And we are golden. All right, let's go for round 2. Haha, much better. Periapsis closing in. Apoapsis not being affected as much. It's good. Did we just pass it? No, we didn't. Okay. Still 30 minutes. Okay, good. Let's do a faster burn. Let's do a fast burn. I have faith in our science program. We do science here. So much science. Full burn. Full burn. Ah! No, stop it. Stop it. There you go. And you were probably wondering, like, oh my god, you have no fuel. And it's like, haha, I know. We're in trouble. But that's okay. It's absolutely not okay. It's absolutely terrible. Oh, I think we stopped, which means we're out of fuel. It's bad. Burn! Hooray! I really don't want to use too much. Let's... Stop there. Okay, good. Alright, let's enjoy our time in space, everybody. Hooray! Look, there they go. Bye. Oh, is that a glitch? Oh, it's glitching. No one noticed. Quick! Speed up! And... go into the moon. Moon ride. Moon ride. Moon ride. Moon ride. And there's our planet. Oh, we can't even see our planet. It's so far away. Goodbye, planet. Goodbye. And oh, look, there's Eve. Hello, Eve. Eva. We're probably not going to be able to see it because it's. Let's see. It would be somewhere around here. but we're too far away, so we don't see it. Yeeba. Yeeba. Yeah, it'd be somewhere in the sky there. And our home is somewhere out there. See? There's home. Goodbye, home. How you doing, home? How you doing? Woo! And we have now been in space for 2 years. So looks like we're coming up close on an intersection. It's going to be ahead of us, but it would have been close. What is that button? Why is that Space Center? What is this button? Why is it red? Excuse me. Is there a warning I should know about? Excuse me. Help! Okay, so what we can do is we could slow down the ship, the time warp, and we could go for an external vehicle, or whatever it stands for. Actually, I forget what it stands for. EVA. What that means is a spacewalk. And our little Kerbal guy can walk around the ship. He can sort of fly through space with us. Excuse me. That kind of thing. Something to remember is even with like the slowest amount of shove in one direction. One direction. The slowest amount of shove in one direction would send that object off. There's no stopping it. There's no serious well of gravity. There's no air. There's nothing to slow you down. So if one of my guys were to like push off and float, he would slowly float away from our ship and never to be found again. And that'd be what we call a bummer. But just to show a basic, let's use the scientist. This is his job. So go EVA, and there he is. Hello. And we can move down our little ladder. We can move up our little ladder. We can let go with the space bar, and there we are floating. If we are to use our rockets, we have rockets. Hooray! And you can see, here we go, we're floating away. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh no! The down button is I don't know what down is. Guys, help. It's down. Help. Oh, we're in trouble. So, remember what okay, hold up. Controls. Do. Oh, we can't get the controls here. Oh, rest in peace. Let's try all the buttons. Is that one? That one? Huh? What was that? Oh, okay. We're relining over. Okay, we can reline. We just have to know down. Oh, geez, that was a mistake. All right, well, that's the camera. There's the map again. Time warp. You don't want to do time warp now. We'd be in trouble. Ooh, found it. No. How do we go up? No! Oh, jeez. Oh, crap. No! Turning. Hashtag lost in space. Okay, if... We found it! Yes! It's shift! Hooray! We're going home! We're coming in fast. We might die on impact if we go in too quickly. Okay, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Nice and gentle, nice and gentle, nice and gentle. Here we go, here we go, here we go. First successful EVA. Okay, nice and gentle. Right back to the ship. Here we go. See, see, see. Too hard, too hard, too hard, too hard. Grab on, you loser. Oh my god. Did we just... Oops. I just broke off one of our... oops. Might be. No one noticed. Oh my god. Yes! Woo! We did it! Yeah, and I accidentally broke off one of our solar panels. So that happened. Oops. And forward. Bye, solar panel. So the solar panel was knocked off and was now moving at a different speed than the shuttle, and it left. Goodbye. You know, thanks for playing. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Just enjoying the ride. Just enjoying. We're enjoying space as is. That's important. You know, you can name the constellations if you come up with the names for them. It's such a beautiful, beautiful sight. I don't think they actually put in the real constellations into the game, so there's no point trying to be like, look, there's Cassiopeia. Like, it's not gonna work. It'd be funny though. What we can do as of this point is just go back to the Space Center, and I'll try again another day, and just leave these guys to sort of do their loops. And at some point they may crash into a planet. At some point they may re-enter the atmosphere, and that'd be amazing. That'd be great for them. You know, the first Kerbal astronauts to go to space, to screw up, but to still make it back home. I think that's an inspirational story to us all, really. Let's just try one more orbit. We're not gonna meet up with our planet, but just one more. I feel like I'm at the lottery, you know. It's like one more try, and then I'm gonna make my money back. And you never make your money back. That's some people call the lottery the poor man's taxes. And you know, if you do the math out, you're never gonna win. You know, you have more chance of being struck by lightning multiple times than winning the lottery. But here we go. And we're coming back in. We're not gonna meet up with it, but maybe if we're close enough, I'll do a retro burn. I'll just form up, and we can make our new home on Eve. Yeepa. No, it's going too fast. No. Can I? What does warp here mean? What? I don't understand. What's happening? Oh, I see. It's just doing my general time warp. Okay, that's nice. Time warp complete. Yeah, well, that's what I was doing in originally. That's this. Come on. Hey. Oh my god. Are we going home? Oh my god. I found my berries. Let's try for it. You know, I'm gonna use last minute fuel, and if it fails, we're just gonna scrap this whole mission. All right, we're gonna get back to our sun, Apoapsis. We are going to reverse burn, so that way the planet will hopefully catch up with us. See, the planet is hurtling through the. Okay, ready, set, and stop. Oh. Okay, Okay, good. And we are going to reverse burn. So that is the symbol of the reverse burn. Yes. Good. Fire! Our orbit is now going in. We are... I want to go home. Oh, this is so sad. Let me go home! Baby, come back! I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh, we have a lot of fuel. That's fine. Can we see the planet yet? No, we can't. It's still way too far away. Hi, Kerbal. How are you doing? There's probably a better way to do this, and that's burning at another point. All right, you know what? Let's just call it. There you go. Space Center. Hooray! Now we can track their movements from afar. Rest in peace, guys.